All right, good Friday evening, everybody. Welcome into another live episode inside the Sandstorm. We ain't got really nothing to talk about as far as an upcoming game because, of course, South Carolina shit the bed this year, and we're staying home for the holidays. So I guess in a way that's a good thing because I ain't got to worry about going to know or trying to figure out if I'm going to a bowl game or not, or whether or not Dealmaker's going to the bowl or not. So we got to worry about all that. We just have fun, hang out with the family, enjoy Christmas and and get ready for next year. We got a uh, a promise from Beamer that we're going to be waiting around for the playoffs next year, see where we're going to be. So that's where we at for next year. But got my co-host, the Deal Maker. We're talking with Deal Maker right beside me. Welcome everybody in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up when you come in. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because you're all wrong if you haven't. And also go subscribe to Sports Talk with the Deal Maker as he is trying to get his channel up and running again.
And Chuck just froze up. So what's up, everybody? I want to thank everybody to the show first and foremost. Chuck Burkett. He's the number one in the chat right now. Jerome Pruitt. Let's see who else is in here. Justin B. Langford. Hey, buddy, thank you. We appreciate you. Mr. Billy Cole's in. And Mark says, hello, gentlemen. But welcome. We got a lot to cover tonight. A lot to cover. Some good, some bad. You know, I mean, we can talk about what good has happened in the last few days. Because we haven't had that moment, you know, this season. Winning 4 games is one SEC game, beating Kentucky, and we hadn't had a whole lot of good to talk about. But let's applaud South Carolina Gamecocks and the coaching staff on a 15-member recruiting class, over 90 points, quote unquote, the scale they judge them on. Let's give them credit where credit's due. I think they're ranked 20th, maybe 9th in the SEC, 20th in the country, 9th in the SEC, with only 15 recruits to sign. But you know, there's some signs there that signees rather that are good. We kept Landon Duckworth. How we did it, don't know it, but we kept him. Said LSU was after him. We kept Landon Duckworth and flipped the boy from Michigan, which his daddy's on the strength and conditioning staff. So that was kind of like why'd you even commit to Michigan? I know he's from up there, or maybe his daddy's from up there. I don't know the whole story, but he flipped, came to South Carolina. But the question I have is this, that I want to get into. Chuck's going to dive into the recruiting rankings because he does all that stuff. Question I have is this. We've had about the same ranked class for 5 years straight. And who have you developed? That's the question I have to ask everybody as Gamecock fans. Now, I'm not being a negative Nancy, okay? I'm not. Let's take our good recruiting class and let's hold our head high. But at the end of the day, the CEO, the chief of this operation that believes in the NFL pro-style system that allowed a running backs coach stay on all year long when the 2 guys on the bench could gain more yards than the 2 guys that were getting most of the carries. The guy that allowed the offensive coordinator to stay on for 8 games. The guy that allowed, after a bye week, another game before he fired the offensive line coach. Do you really believe in your heart? Would you go to the bank right now or go to the bookie or the sports book and put hard-earned cash that you earned on this $8 million man that bragged about he needs to spend more time on Kiawah Island? Because when he goes to Kiawah Island, he gets good commitments. Would you put your hard-earned money that you slave for every day on this clown? Because if you do, I'm gonna call you a clown too. Go ahead, Chuck.
All right, I don't know what I missed, but sorry about that. My damn internet froze. No idea what happened, but I'm back. So I don't even know where I left off, what y'all heard. But anyway, welcome everybody in. Chuck, Billy Cole, Justin, Andrew, Jerome, Mr. Harry Leg, Billy Cole. I think that's about it. But welcome everybody in. Like I said, we got some stuff to talk about tonight. Touch a little bit about recruiting, the OC search, all that good stuff. I don't know what you said while I was.
Well, I greeted everybody, and I just went on a little tangent. And I want to say something just for Mr. Billy Cole, because he knows how much I love and respect him. If you follow Shane Beamer and believe what he said, you plumb dumb. I just wanted to throw that out there. Mr. Billy get a kick out of that.
Yeah,
well, when I say plumb, he loves it.
Yeah. As far as Connor Stalions, I don't know if he knew Walker's dad or not, but yeah, I mean, that was a lot. You know, that was a good flip by the Gamecocks. Some Michigan fans seem to think that it wasn't really a flip, that he was going to do that anyway. And, you know, but whatever. It is whatever. You know, he decided to stay home. To me, listening to his, I guess, post-commitment video that I saw, I kind of think that commitment was kind of forced. Like, I don't think he was really 100%. The way he sounded, it didn't sound like he was really all in to being committed to South Carolina. That's my take on it. But
well, I mean, I didn't pick up on that, Chuck. But when he unzipped his coat, he had a South Carolina, not a traditional South Carolina shirt either. It was a black one.
yeah.
That said the Gamecocks crossed. It said something across the top. I can't remember what it was. But that it's almost. I'm with you. I don't think it was forced, but the crowd loved it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? The crowd loved it.
Yeah, I'm glad we got him, and we'll see. We'll see if he pans out. You know, he'll be a good addition if we can get Dylan Stewart to stay. I mean, there's going to be a lot of money probably tossed his way. He may benefit from Stewart if he comes back. You know, he can be that opposite side edge rusher if he's what he is projected to be.
No. Hold on, Chuck.
The rank is the recruiting star.
Wait a minute, my friend. Stewart played with a broken back.
Well, yeah, not really a broken back, but yeah, he was in pain, I guess.
He had to correct himself too. But he said the man played with a broken back.
Yeah. Well, see, and I hey, great for Dylan Stewart, I guess, showing his physical toughness. But to me, when I first heard a broken back, I said, "What? Well, what in the world that dude out there playing? Because that's not safe." But apparently, it was medically safe. But still.
All right, I got to read this. Chuck Burkett, brother, don't know you, but I respect your opinion with you. Huh? Whether you agree with me or disagree, that's fine. But I'm going to read your statement. Call me an effing clown. You have to believe you're nothing but a hater and won't be happy till Shane Beamer is fired. Funny thing for me is, for me being a clown and a dummy, I enjoy your perspective. Okay, I'm not going to talk trash to you, sir, because I don't do that. And I understand you started off kind of being derogatory toward myself, but you also put it back on yourself at the end of the statement. I appreciate it. But here's the thing. I don't know how old you are. I don't know how old you've been a Gamecock fan. And take away even being a Gamecock fan, a football fan. If you know X's and O's and Jimmy's and Joe's. When Vanderbilt is a better team than we are, when Missouri is a better team than we are, Arkansas lost their coach mid-year. Sir, this is a pay-for-play business at this point. You have to catch up with the times. That's Dabo's problem up there in Clemson. Same damn thing. They suffer from the same damn thing. But yet we put money in the guys that literally deliver groceries for Walmart instead of putting money in the guys that are running Walmart. That's the difference, because we don't know how to develop talent. And as long as Shane Beamer wants to continue running a pro-style offense, it don't make a damn who he's got coaching under him. It don't make a damn. I saw somebody in here a minute ago. Who was it? Langford. Somebody made a statement that, Blackwell was just a warm body. Well, guess what, sir? You got to blame that on your head coach making $8 million a year bragging about being on Kiawah Island. You don't blame that on the man that's the warm body holding the position. You blame that on the man that's in charge of that position that allowed him to do that, sir. That's who you blame it on. If y'all agree, fine. If you disagree, fine. But at the end of the day, business is business. And this is a business of playing football. And the CEO does not know how to operate business. He is a glorified recruiter that can't develop talent and a special teams coordinator. That's all he is. That's all he is, making $8 million a year. And talking about Kiawah Island and how he's upset because we not going to Atlanta this weekend. Shut up. Shut up. You sound so damn stupid. My dog's smarter than you are. Just shut the hell up.
Well, I don't know what I missed again. My damn internet's acting stupid. I froze on my own self talking. I don't know. But welcome in. Who did I miss? Jimmy Way or Jim Way, Stephen Dandy, Adam Ritter. Welcome in, everybody. Mark. So Paul Lemons in here. Welcome. So yeah, I don't know what I missed, but anyway. Dang, I lost my train of thought.
That's fine. Chuck says, been a Gamecock fan for over 50 years, but for maybe 15 seasons. Okay, I'm in my mid-40s. And listen, at the end of the day, I got an 8-year-old boy that plays football. I got an 8-year-old boy. That same boy plays basketball, number 1 point scorer in the whole league. Also plays baseball. Okay, basketball is a strong suit. He's a corner in football. When my boy can look at you watching the television in the football game and say, hey, we're going to run it up the middle right here. I can go ahead and tell you that, Daddy. That's a problem. That's a problem. We have an amateur coach that got there because of the recruiting he did at South Carolina under Spurrier and because of his last name. He is a glorified recruiting coordinator and a special teams coordinator. That's all he is. And he's making $8 million a year and brags about it and throws it in your face that he needs to go to Kiawah Island more often and play golf because that's when he gets most of his top recruits. And y'all still accept that shit.
Yeah. Man, we know Beamer's not going nowhere and we can't change that whether we want him fired or whether we don't. That's neither here nor there. We all know where everybody's stance are on him as far as you and myself. Now, the big question is, who is he going to bring in to run the offense? That's the big question. That's going to really determine how much longer he's going to be in Columbia. And there are several names that are floating around. Don't know if there's any truth to it, but it's starting to seem like there is a little bit of, lead way on who's going to potentially get the offensive coordinator, according to some people, Wes Clark and what's his name? The other guy, Wes Mitchell and Chris Clark.
Chris Clark. Yeah, you got him backwards. You mixed
them
them backwards.
But apparently they're talking a lot of Kendall Browse stuff. So that's one name being thrown around. Kevin Decker, the ODU offensive coordinator, has been thrown around. Deck's been thrown around from Utah. I mean, who really knows? Not me, and I don't know if you know, but
no, the guy from the Sun Belt,
Decker.
Yeah.
They all,
that's the leading candidate. Here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. I want everybody to understand this. Okay. I was a Beamer guy. Everybody knows that. You ever follow my videos, follow this show? I was a Beamer guy because I wanted my team to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Beamer to be successful for my team.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a Gamecock fan. I don't give a rat's ass whether Daisy made a dog is the head coach.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm never going to turn my back on the Gamecocks. But I will turn my back on a grown man that's only a couple years older than I am, as a head coach that's in over his head, that tries to sell a fake narrative. But if you buy it, that's on you. Okay,
Yeah.
that's on you. That ain't on me. That's on you.
Yeah.
And I say all that to say this. This guy's a clown. He is an emotionally immature guy. He's trying to save his job. And anybody he gets rid of or hires is going to be no threat to his position, because no one that is greater than him and his mentality will ever get hired here, because they don't respect the guy. Period. End of conversation.
Yeah.
If you think I'm wrong, look at the coaches on staff, look at where they've been, look at where he's been, and tell me we hire a group of 5 damn coaches, because he don't want anybody to be smarter than he is.
Yeah. Thank you there, Jerome Pruitt, $5 super chat. He said, Chuck and Dealmaker, great show. Appreciate your support.
Thank you, Jerome. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. David Green's in the house, so he said Elvis has entered the building. Well, that'd be miraculous if Elvis did enter the building. But anyway, but the name I'm hearing a lot of here recently, I read some things earlier that a lot of names seem to be pointing towards Kendall Browse. And I'm for that. I mean, I think we need some excitement back in Columbia. He runs.
I'll bet you right now that shit ain't happening.
Well, you don't know that, Harley. I doubt it. I don't know. You probably do. But if it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. Both him and Kevin Decker run kind of like the similar offense, like a veer and shoot offense. So we need some excitement back in Columbia. We need somebody that can use whether Lenoris is back, or Landon Duckworth, or Cutter Woods, or Aaron Nolan. We need somebody that can utilize the quarterback to their full potential, and also get the best out of our receivers that we got. We got a lot of good receivers in Columbia, and I don't think Nick Harbour is going anywhere. I think he stays put. That's just my opinion. And if we get a guy that can utilize.
All right, Chuck's broke up again. I think he was saying if we can get a guy that can utilize the other side. Are you back with us, buddy? Yeah, he's gone. But here's the thing, guys. Again, I am so happy of the recruiting class we got, right? I am. But this is 5 years in. Actually, 6 years. This is our 6th year now. We've always been able to recruit, but we can't develop the talent and put it on the field. I want y'all to do me a favor. In this chat right here, I want y'all to do me a favor. Other than freak athletes, Dylan Stewart, Nicky Memorial, I want you to tell me who came in their first season, other than those couple that I just named, and actually gained draft stock by play on the field. Tell me. Put names down there. Who was developed under this coaching staff, under this head coach? Who was developed? I want you to put it right there and tell me.
What's up, Big Country? He said he bets Mazio transfer. He didn't get much playing time this year. So, yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, honestly, I just want people to put names there other than freak athletes that were great from the time they played Pop Warner that came to this program. I mean, we had 5 stars in this program that has transferred out and went to places like Oregon and looked better. I know it's a different conference. I get all of that. But I want somebody to tell me who has played in this program and left other than Xavier Legette, Mickey Memori. I might could throw in, that's about it. Who in this program has become a better player under this coaching staff? I'm going to answer it for you real quick. Nobody. Spencer Rattler went down. Draft stock proves it. Offensive line, that's not even worth a conversation, is it? Anybody on the offensive line, that's not even worth a conversation. Rocket Sanders, he went through an injury, came to South Carolina, but guess what? Rushed for less yards than what he did at Arkansas. Those are facts. Lenore Sellers looked great in his first year, but went backwards this year. Your boy that you love so much, wide receiver Nick Harbor, he'd go to any other damn team, he'd be a 1,000-yard receiver, first-round draft pick. Right now, he's probably 5th or 6th. That's just
right
facts.
now. Right now, yeah.
That's just facts. Everything I just said is facts.
We get the right guy.
Anybody wants to get on here and say I'm hating on my team? No, I'll never hate on my team. I'm hating on our coaching staff because we don't have a guy in control. It is a business, and he is not a business operator because he has a thought in his head, and that's the way everybody under him is going to operate, and he'll never put anyone with the knowledge to make us better because he feels threatened by it. And anybody that's ever operated business knows you put smart people around you to make you look better. That's this business. Sorry.
I don't know if my internet's going to hold up, but yeah, I mean, given a right OC, Nick Harbor would be a first-round draft pick. So, just my opinion. I don't think he's going nowhere either.
Okay, and you're probably right, Chuck. I agree. But why would someone making $8 million a year in the Southeastern Conference hang on to an OC for 8 weeks when you're literally the bottom of the SEC? Vanderbilt is better than us, brother. Missouri's better than us. That used to be the bottom of the bottom. Mississippi State, aren't they the only ones worse than we are? And at the end of the day, you kept them on staff. Justin said Kilgore does screw up some. Yeah, he screws up a lot. I still think Harbor should be someone smarter than him. You mean smarter than himself? I don't understand. Sellers leaving? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt Sellers leaving, but if you make it $3 million a year to win 4 games, why would you leave? I wouldn't. Vandy is better than most SEC. That's a problem, man. How does Vandy go from the bottom of the damn league to the damn top in 1 year? It's called the portal. It's paid for play. It's identifying talent and developing it. That's how that happens. Drinkins knows how to call an offense. Yeah, he's an in-game coach. I agree with you there. We don't have that. Nowhere on our sideline. They can't in-game change what they're doing. When the pre-scripted plays, offensive, defense run out, we're done. We're done. Vandy used to be a homecoming team for us at Williams-Brice Stadium. Yeah, they did. They did. And now it's the team whips our ass. Sheila was lazy just like Satterfield was. Now, quit blaming on the coordinators. Blame it on the head coach. I'm tired of hearing that deal. I'm tired of hearing that deal. The head coach allowed it to happen. He thought that was the best game plan. So, y'all can blow that smoke somewhere else. Because they got Pavia. Laugh out loud. Okay. Well, there's many Pavias out there in this world. Can Jeff Collins haul ass? Keep giving input on our linebackers? Don't understand where you're coming from on that one. Sorry. Need some help? Drop the link. Yeah, we need some help. Yeah, we need some help. Because Chuck, he's texting me right now. Let me see what he's talking about. He said, I'm having internet issues. No duh, my friend. No duh. Had a 16-year winning streak going into this season. So they're probably due 2. That is the mindset of losers, sir. That is the mindset of losers. Taking calls tonight? Woo woo. Yeah. If Chuck can get on long enough to drop the damn link, we'll welcome anybody in. Pavia will be sitting in New York City, Heisman candidate. Of course he will. The dude's my size. Okay, so that means they got a line that blocks and receivers that can catch and a running back that can run. And a defense to stop the other damn team. It's not damn rocket science, people. And guess what? Their coach ain't making but $3.75 million a year. Ours is making $8. Go hang your hat on that deal. See who's plumb dumb. Must be about to snow in North Carolina, Chuck. I'm not happy with losing to them, but who would be? Who would be? Well, there's Chuck. He's back in.
Man, I'm fucking pissed off, dude. I cut my hand. I smacked the desk.
You cut your hand.
Up? Yeah, I just cut it a little bit. It's okay.
You're right.
Anyway, I don't know what.
Yeah, Lee does use his talent well. Perfectly well. He does what you're supposed to do. But there's a lot of people asking to get in. Drop the link, Chuck.
Hold on, I got to catch up, man. Y'all got me all confused. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading here. Need some help. Drop the link. What did I miss, man? Give me a recap.
Nothing. I'm just educating some sunshine pumpers of why we in the shape that we're in.
Oh. Yeah, come on, David Green. Starlink, I know. Whatever. Yeah, I'm fired up because my internet's acting stupid. And no, it's not snowing in North Carolina. It's just cold as fuck. But welcome everybody in. I'm sorry. Simplified Justin B. Langford said, yeah, I'm fired up. Let me put the link in here so people can come on, I guess, since I can't talk. Fucking damn. Nah, Beamer don't got me pissed there, big country. Like I said, I'm ready to get an OC. I'm ready to see what he does, see who he hires, whether it's Prowls, whether it's Decker, whether it's Joe Cooterbob, whether it's freaking Mike Fury. It don't matter. I mean,
did you just say Joe Cooterbob?
whoever. I'm just saying. I'm not pissed. I just want to see a good hire. I want to see some excitement in our offense because like I was trying to say earlier, let's face it. I mean, Shula didn't bring no energy to the offense. The idiot before him didn't bring any. The idiot before him didn't bring any either. So,
and where is it? What is the common denominator there, sir?
Yeah, all pro style offenses. I get that.
What is the common denominator? Is it the CEO that hires them?
Yeah, but he's got one more chance. Okay, we all know what's going on. We all know he needs to be fired. Well, some of us do. Some of us don't. Depends on who you ask. But he's got one last shot, and that's Donati gave him one last shot, and he's got to get it right, or we know the deal. We know where he's going. and I'm willing to see what he brings in and see how it plays out. Looks like Billy Cole's here with a cigarette lighter, headphones. What's up, Billy?
Hey guys, how are y'all doing?
Good, my
Aggravated.
friend. How are you?
I'm doing great. Enjoy y'all's show. That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
I'm here to back Chuck up in case he freezes up. But I'm here also as not a fan of another team. I'm just a college football player that has followed South Carolina since 1974.
So you backing Chuck up or me?
No, I'm not backing either one of y'all. I'm just stating facts. What do we go with first? Recruiting? And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer and stuff and rain on anybody's parade. South Carolina finished 20th in 247. Great.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever you can find that moral victory out of the star average, that's great. You got 15 commits. There's only one other school in the top 20 that had less than 15, and that was LSU.
Yeah.
They needed more commits.
Let
They
me
needed
answer-
more commits. Let's don't hang our hat on the star average. I've seen that all day on South Carolina. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, listen, you heard
Stop
my video
it.
earlier because you
I
commented.
know. I
mean,
know.
I use it as to give the Sunshine Pumper some hope and glory, but it's
And that's
bullshit,
fine.
Mr. Billy.
And I get it. And I get it. Just like the guy in here, and you said it too. This is a business. He's been there 5 years and he's 16-24. We don't need to say anything else. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The days of 3 or 4 years and your recruiting class and that recruiting class, well, it just proved it. Yes.
There we go again. Froze up again.
Yep. I don't know if that's Mr. Billy or you, but yeah, he just proved it. He sucks.
In the top
we did.
20. LSU had 14 and South Carolina 15. Everybody else had 20s and 25 and 28 and 30s. And we're going to hang our hat on, well, our star average was. See, you got to stop that stuff. And I know this can be done in South Carolina because I seen Steve Spurrier do it. And
Yeah.
Steve Spurrier
Well,
did it. He
here's
did it
the-
without, hold on. He did it without the transfer portal and the NIL. So,
Yep.
But how did he do it, Mr. Billy? How did he do it?
well, first of all,
He put good coaches in positions that knew what the hell they were doing. That's number one.
yes.
Number two, they knew how to recruit. Number three, they knew how to develop once they got them in the program.
Yes.
But number four, this is the biggest one. They knew how to make in-game adjustments to what was
Yes.
happening in the game.
Yeah. I want to answer Justin's question. He wanted to know my thoughts on the new OC, who I like or who I'd like out of Bryles, Decker, and Beck.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a good subject. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just answering the question. I mean, he asked me.
No, this is going to be a good subject. Go ahead.
I would honestly take Bryles. I would.
Okay.
I would. I like I said earlier, I want some excitement. I want us. We got to spread out the defense. You know, here lately we've been packing it in, letting the defense load the boxes, and we ain't been successful. We need somebody that can spread it out, can get our playmakers the ball, and get our running game going, because that's been non-existent for the last, 10 years. So that's my take on it. So what's up?
I have my hand in the air. Can I answer the question?
You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, I don't give a shit if it's Ronald damn McDonald standing over there with red and white damn socks on. Anything's better than what we got. But here's the problem. Here's the real question. It's not the name. It's not the name. The name don't mean a damn thing. The history
No.
don't mean a damn thing. None of that means shit. Here's what really matters. Will the head coach continue to want them to do the same shit we've been doing for 5 years? Because that's the damn problem, people. I don't give a shit. It's Billy Cole.
Fact.
If Billy Cole can't do what Billy Cole wants to do, you're going to see the same damn thing you just saw.
Let me say something over here, Chuck, because obviously he's going to defend South Carolina Beamer to the hilt. He said, dang, we didn't have the scholarships. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, because I said they only had 15. Yes, you did. You're going to have a lot more openings come when the portal comes open. You know how you do it? You over-recruit. And the dead weight that didn't play this year and everything, are you telling me you won't recruit somebody better and kick somebody off the team that ain't worth the damn?
Because they don't have a winner mentality, Mr.
There you go. There you go. That's called culling them out. You always over recruit. And oh, by the way, you're going to have openings here. You'll have more scholarships come available here. Just wait till that transfer portal opens. You don't know who's staying at South Carolina Nate. And I don't know who's staying at my school either. So I don't understand why we can't just go with he's 16 and 24 after 5 years.
Yeah. Listen, I want to apologize to one of our viewers right here, Mr. Burkett. He said, after my ass kicking by Dealmaker, I need a cigar and a bourbon. Sir, I wasn't kicking your ass. I'm stating facts.
Who was that?
Mr. Burkett, Chuck Burkett. I'm just pulling. I'm pulling stating facts. Okay, you listen. I'm no Harvard damn graduate. Obviously, you can tell by the slang in my voice. But I've run businesses for years, and business is business.
It's about
winning. This guy is a bum, and what he sells,
snake oil.
At the end of the day, it is winning.
Mm-hmm.
He is in a position way over his head.
Oh yeah. Well,
he is a recruiting coordinator and a special teams coordinator.
You can go look at his resume and see that. There's nothing on his resume to jump. I wouldn't even hire him as a high school coach because he's done nothing. He's done nothing. And but anyway, as a fan, I can understand. Let me back up here as a fan and what I've seen since I was 8 years old and 63 following a certain team. So I've been to the mountaintop and I've been to the bottom for 20 years. I know what it feels like, and it's ugly. So anybody that comes to coach at your school, whether it's a Dooley, a Pruitt, Butch Jones, whoever, oh, this is the man. This is a man. I get it, and that's good, and that's what a fan should do.
Yes,
but let me tell you, how long did those guys hang around? And I heard the comment once on, well, we don't want to be like Tennessee. Yeah, you need to be, especially nowadays when you got money to buy, transfer portal and stuff. If those guys don't make it in 2 or 3 years, you're gone. We fired 7 coaches in 15 years because they didn't produce.
Well,
they didn't produce.
And I'm not, listen, now I'm not advocating for us to be Coach University that, we wash, rinse, and repeat. I'm not advocating for that by no means, because Florida's done it. Y'all have done it. Mr. Bill at Tennessee, y'all have done it.
It has to.
It's an ongoing hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, there's a reason why the greats are gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why Nick Saban is on game day.
Yep.
There's a reason why Dabo has lost his touch, because our coach that we hired and gave $8 million, $8 million. He was making 2.75 just a year ago.
Damn.
Gave $8 million a year. Is sitting here coaching, selling us a bill of goods that's never going to come true because 5 years, that's over with. Look at Indiana.
Yep.
Hell, look at Ole Miss. They had 4 returning starters. They're in the damn playoffs. 4.
He had two on offense.
Yeah, 4 returning starters. Anybody wants to hang their hat in that? Is Shane a good guy? Damn right he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Damn right he is. I'll agree with that 100%.
But he's just not the guy.
But guess what? I'm a good guy. Mr. Billy's a good guy. Chuck's a good guy. And I'm sure everybody in here's a good guy. But at the end of the day, are you worth $8 million to win 4 games? No.
Let me. I made a statement a minute ago, and I don't want to be trolling. I said I wasn't going to say it, but let me ask this question: name the SEC coaches that were fired past 2 months this year, this season.
Pittman
Napier
was first. Napier. Was it I was about to say Malzahn at Auburn, but it wasn't Malzahn. It was the other one. He got fired. Let's see. Let me think now.
There's about 4 or 5.
Kentucky's coach got fired.
Stoops.
Yep. Who am I missing?
Which one of those coaches Beamer better than?
None.
Thank you.
None.
Thank you.
None. But let me say this. We missed the get. And I'll blow this smokestack till it's out of smoke. We missed our get. And I called it. I made a video about it. I said, South Carolina needs to cut ties with Shane Beamer and go hire James Franklin today. Because Penn State effed up. I'm sorry. They just went backwards. They effed up. But guess what Virginia Tech just did? They going up the hill, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They going up the hill. And you know what everybody told me? He can't win the big games. Well, guess what? I'd love to be in the damn big games. We can't even make it there.
Well, if the big game is playing the national champion, that's just like Mark Richt. Everybody said, well, he couldn't win the big game. Well, who was the big game against year in, year out? The national champion, Alabama. What do you think he couldn't win the big game?
Alabama, Ohio State.
This man had almost an 800 winning percentage in the SEC in 12 years, and they fired him because he couldn't win the big game, couldn't beat Alabama. But having said that, I know a school that where I live here, there's morons ready to fire Heupel.
No, that's stupid.
He had the number 2 total scoring offense and the number 3 total offense, and he has had for the last 5 years, and they're ready to fire. They're ready to fire him.
Let me tell you Heupel's problem.
His defense. We sucked at defense.
He needs to get a guy in there and kind of like Beamer. Don't tell him a damn thing other than go do your damn job. Go recruit him. Go develop him and do your damn job and let me handle this side. And if you got any questions, you come to me and I'll take care of the rest. That's what Heupel needs to do.
Let me say something else too. I keep hearing, well, if we'd have fired Shula, we'd have won more games. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Every school could do that. Every school could have done that. Well, if we'd have fired Shula, we should have done this earlier. We'd stop it. Stop it. It all comes down on one person, and that's Shane Beamer. And this is a business. And if you're a CEO and you got to answer to donors, why after 5 years I've been investing money in this program and we're 16-24 in the SEC, you'll get rid of him.
Hey, what?
You'll get rid of him.
You're 100% right. And you know what I would ask too? I would go to the board of trustees and said, all right, let me ask you this question.
David Green.
I want to ask you one damn question. The man won 9 games one time, and we doubled his salary. Who in the 40 hells would do that after one season with a redshirt freshman quarterback with an offensive line that still couldn't block? Who in the hell would double somebody's salary? Hey, sure, give him $400,000 or $500,000 extra a year. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
Hell, Dawn Staley's been here for how many damn years before she ever got her a big ass contract? She had 2 national top 3 before they give her that damn contract.
Yeah. But we need to quit blaming the coordinators. We need to quit complaining the nutritionist. We need to quit complaining the massage guy and physical therapy.
And I want to say this. Anybody that's in here that's got something to say about the damn interception in the end zone, shut the hell up. Because that play didn't make or break that damn game.
No.
And you should never leave a football game in the Zebra's hands. Sorry. Never. And anybody that's got to say, but we're a 4-quarter team. We scored 21 points in the 4th quarter. I did a video about it 3 weeks ago. And at that time, we had scored 21 21 points in the fourth quarter. If you believe anything that's coming out of this guy's mouth, talking about being on Kiawah Island when he got his best recruits, then I'm sorry, you're plumb dumb.
You plumb don't like Kiawah Island. Now, I think you've said that about 10 times tonight.
No, how
I know.
does somebody making $8 million a year
I got you,
rub
bro.
it in your damn face when you're spending
Yep.
your hard-earned money to go to those games and support this team and rubs that shit in your face and
Yep.
laughs about it?
Yeah, don't
but
piss.
yet these damn fans are okay with it.
Yeah, don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Come on now.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bill.
But I was surprised he got to 20 last night. You got 15 good people coming in. Hopefully things will get better. Hopefully they'll get. Well, I made a comment earlier too. I mean, I might be out of my mind, but if I thought I was going to be on the hot seat, there's a lot of head coaches call their own plays. I know one here in Tennessee does. He calls his own plays.
Most great head coaches, they have offensive coordinators, but you know who's really calling the plays.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't no different than Nick
Spurrier
Saban.
called his own plays.
Damn right he did. Nick Saban called his defensive plays.
Yep.
Kirby Smart was he was learning. Now, don't
Yep.
get me wrong, Kirby Smart's smart.
Kiffin
pun
calls
intended.
his own plays. He
Yeah,
calls his
I
own.
mean, you know,
But it was, and you know, you got to look back too. You had 2 top 5 teams beat Texas A&M and Bama. So there's something there. There's something there.
hey, I'm gonna use old Oklahoma Sooners to make a point here. I think a team that anybody that follows college football respects because of what they've done through the years, right? Oklahoma Sooners was a shitty team last year.
Yep.
Look where they're at right now.
Transfer portal.
That's it, brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it.
When this transfer portal comes and he don't pick up, I'll say 4 more offensive linemen,
We're done.
that number 15, whoa, we got 15, our star rep. You needed about 28 people committed is what you needed. You needed about 4 or 5 more
And excuse me for saying this.
offensive linemen.
I'm just going to be bluntly honest with you. And I'm sorry, and a lot of people might say, Dealmaker, you hating on the kids. No, I'm not hating on the kids. But at the end of the day, I'd have signed 35. And them walk-ons and them mom and daddy, they big boosters, I'd have went to mom and dad and said, I appreciate your service, but his ass ain't getting no scholarship. His scholarship's gone.
And see,
He's on the
people
scout team. He's on the scout team as the 4th-string punter. His ass is gone.
He's gone. People don't realize these scholarships are year to year. They don't pass out 4 year. It's year to year.
Yeah.
Saban, you know, they used to get on Saban all the time because they'd bring a kid in, and if he wasn't any good, I'll give you a good example. He had a running back that came to there, and as a freshman, he wasn't getting to play, and he was sitting on the bench, and the kid got mad because there were a lot more other running backs. Well, the kid said, F it, I'm going to a junior college. He went to a junior college, and they came back to a school in Knoxville. You ever heard of Alvin Kamara?
Yeah, hell.
It was pretty decent.
You know what Butch Jones did with him? Butch Jones had him on the bench because he was letting this kid, I forgot what his name was. He was a junior, needed 300 more yards. He had been the all-time rusher at Tennessee. What was his name? He went to and the kid quit, and then he put Kamara in, and then life changed. You see?
Well,
You see?
and it's kind of funny you brought that up. Now, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with a little bit, but then I'm going to get to my point. Does everybody know who the running back of the Carolina Panthers are right now? Who their star running back is?
I don't watch NFL.
Okay. He used to run for the Dallas Cowboys,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a running back for the University of South Carolina. And he was no superstar.
Nope.
None whatsoever. But at the end of the day, he getting paid now. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying Rico and Dowdle. Yeah, it's Rico.
Rico Dowdle. Yep.
You know what'll really mess you up, and I've done it all my life, is to go look at NFL roster and look at these guys that are starting, and then go look at the school they played out. Southwest Missouri State School for the Blind. You know, why didn't he play here?
Well,
look at all these small schools.
And to make my point of what you were saying, I'm a South Carolina guy. Always have been, always will be. And I don't give a rat's ass.
Hey.
I don't love a coaching staff, but I love my team.
Yep. Okay? Exactly.
And I will always love my team. But when you see the likes of Spencer Wright, his ass on the bench. Okay? He on the damn bench. But yet he got paid $1.2 million a year and 3 vehicles. But then you turn around and look at, hell, let's just bring up Ole Miss. They found this dude that nobody had even heard of. There's a great damn quarterback. I can't even remember his name off the top of my head. You know what? Scratch Ole Miss. Because everybody's not a Lane Kiffin fan. Diego Pavia.
There you go. That's a better example.
Diego Pavia.
Mm-hmm.
And look what he's doing in the SEC. And we all know this is the best league in college football.
He's tearing it up.
Tearing it up. And guy ain't making a couple $100,000 a year. But guess what he's going to do? He going to get drafted. He going to be a Tim Tebow. He going to get drafted. He might not make it in the NFL because he's too damn small.
Yeah, well.
But
I don't know if y'all know, but he had 170 yards rushing himself and almost 300 yards passing.
Yep. Against Tennessee, yep.
And we didn't have an answer.
Do you remember what I told you who was going to win that game?
Yeah.
Who'd I
was
tell you?
50-50. I was 50-50 on it. I just, until halftime, but, it's, but trust me, I've been through the doldrums. Look
here, I am waiting with the South Carolina Sunshine Pumpers. I am waiting on this to happen, Billy, and it's going to happen sooner than later. I am waiting on a Coastal Carolina, a Citadel, a damn Wofford, whoever you can name, to come in. It's no different than Vanderbilt because those teams are about on the level of Vanderbilt. Okay.
Yeah.
To come into Williams-Brice Stadium, absolutely. I don't want that for the young men, the players, but it's gonna happen under this head coach. Now I'm telling you.
Somebody's a Tennessee fan over here, Conrad Holloway. Quentin Broom.
He's a regular.
Yeah, he's a Gamecock, but he. Yeah.
It's just and really, we're just talking on the show tonight and stuff, but I know when we didn't win a game, they could have said they was bringing Ronald McDonald and the head coach. Go Ronald McDonald. He's going to take us to the. It don't matter. You got to be.
You use my character. You use my.
I know. So it don't, and that's just normal. But I'm telling Chuck over here, you need to calm down, brother. You'll get your heart all out of whack and stuff. You'll be on medication.
You know what? I'm gonna go on live right now. Record. I want everybody to hear this.
It's a college football game.
I want everybody to hear this. That man, am I pointing the right way?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That man right there beside me is one of my best friends.
Yep.
There's not a day goes by that we don't communicate. Not a single day.
Yeah.
Wives, children, everybody knows each other. He likes to throw shade at me sometimes for going on my rants, and I'm drinking cold beer. How many times y'all ever heard me cuss like the Sailor he cusses like?
I know. My pastor left the other night. He said, I got to leave. He said, that guy's way too.
What not?
Sunday night.
Hey,
Yeah.
a sin is a sin, brother.
Hey, let me ask. Let's switch to basketball. I need to ask a question.
Let's talk about that.
I heard somebody say this, and I don't know if we're true, but I heard Michi didn't get a shot off and had time.
Yeah, I was at that game, and let
me ask you this.
He dribbled, watched the clock, and just decided to pass it for whatever reason. He was
Well,
open.
let me ask you this. Well, see, I coached middle school for about 5-6 years, and what did he really break 2 free throws before that? I heard he break 2 free throws.
He did.
I can't remember.
God.
I can't remember if it was.
Yeah, he bricked 2.
Yeah.
Well, I watched the girls' game the other night and I coached with an excellent guy. That was basic fundamentals and stuff, and that's what we did, because next to us was the high school coach, and he'd come over, and this was a 6A school, and I seen thing, and it's coaching. I seen, and she'll get it out of him. I seen him dribble in the corner. You don't ever take the ball in the corner. Don't ever throw the ball in the corner. No. I catch you getting in the corner, you're going to be double teamed. Stay out of the corners. And that means midcourt. That means midcourt too.
I have the audacity enough to say this. We have the best women's basketball coach in the game.
Yep.
That's a fact. But now Pat Summitt's dead. Okay. But if she was still alive, I'd say we got the second best. Gino's damn good herself.
Yep.
So I would say we got a top 3. How about that? A top 3.
Of course.
But these players aren't playing to her expectations.
No. You can see it. If you coach the stuff, you can see a lot of things. You can see a lot. I forgot which girl it is. There's one girl. I don't know which one it is. But when you scout other teams, you learn idiosyncrasies. There's one girl, I can't remember her name. She can't go to her left. She can't cross over. And I'm thinking, let me catch somebody that can't. But I was going to tell you, when I was, like I said, at a big middle school in Florida, we started in October. Do you know when they got to shoot on offense? 4 weeks later. Guess what? It was working on defense.
Mr. Billy, did you play football?
Yes, sir.
I
even coached it. Defensive backs.
I did too. And here's the thing. For the first 3 weeks of football, do you know what you do? You run drills.
Yep.
And way before anybody even knew what position you were at that you wanted to try out at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's gone. But going back to basketball for a second, this is not a national championship team in women's basketball unless they stick their finger in the water and something transitions. Mm-hmm. In our men's basketball team, somebody said something a minute ago. I'm going to have to find it, but somebody said something about Michi having a brain of like an egg. Well, I would agree. I would agree.
Hey, you can call timeout and you can have that board and you can draw up a play. And these kids sit right there and they go out there and pooping that, but yeah, it was 3 weeks before we do work on offense. You know how I taught them? Zone's okay. You got to understand, I was at a prominent rich white school, and we had to go downtown, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I had to put in a full court offense to cover a press, and it took 2 or 3 weeks to do this because it was moving parts. But I lost my train of thought. But the hardest part was teaching them how to play man because it's geometry. You know how I taught them the man? If your man catches a pass, you're running a lap.
Chuck, put that comment on stage right there by R. Swiss. I'm listening to you, Mr. Billy. Put that on stage.
If your man catches a pass, you're running a lap.
Damn right.
Then tighten up. And then after the first time, you're going to give me 20 push-ups. Go ahead.
But that statement right there,
There you go.
somebody with a winning mentality that knows how to get dirty. When we lost her, we lost the leader of our damn team. You're exactly right, Swiss. You're exactly right. We lost the leader of our damn team. And we ain't got no leader in men's basketball. We ain't got no leader.
I'm flabbergasted at Paris because I used to watch him here at UTC at Chattanooga down the road. I don't know what the deal is.
I can help you with that.
Well, Justin says it right there. We can't rebound. We got 7-foot guys. We got centers that will not get into paint, will not get into post. They just stand there and look around and looking for 3-point shots. That's what it's all about.
If I could take a Coach Paris mind and mentality and blend him with a Frank, that damn hard nosed fuck you, you're gonna do push-ups on at half court because you messed up. That would be the perfect coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
we're going
here's the problem. Here's the problem that he's running into. All our money goes into 2 sports. It goes into football and women's basketball.
Yeah.
Just follow the math. Just follow it. Follow the money.
Boy, he was well liked here in Chattanooga, East Tennessee.
Listen,
He was a.
I call him.
He took him.
I call him Will Smith Jr. because he looks like Will Smith.
He's a great person. That's I don't understand the. But anyway.
Yeah. In that game the other night, our center shot 9 3-pointers.
That's a problem.
See, that's coaching. That's
a damn problem.
I seen that when y'all played Southern Miss a couple of weeks ago. The team, Southern Miss that played Tugaloo.
Yeah.
I seen that. I said, he's going to live by the 3 and die by the 3 this year, just like he did last year. And that's
Jordan,
exactly what he's doing.
Jordan Butler, he's 7 foot tall. Anytime he gets into the paint, the first thing he looks to do is pass. He's not looking to shoot. He will not. He will hardly ever shoot the ball in the paint.
That could be coaching.
I want to say
that
this
could be
real
coaching.
Quick. Logan Adele just commented, which we all know him as Gamecock Sporty. Being a South Carolina fan,
Gamecock Sporty
is preparing me for divorce later in life. Logan, you're still in college. Your ass ain't married.
Best thing you need to do is just leave. Best thing to do is leave that alone.
Yeah. If you're gonna let your sports team get you a divorce, did something wrong with you to start with?
Oh man,
it's I think we're going to be all right this year in baseball.
Brian said, "Hey guys, what's going on here at this point?" What? How you gonna come in an hour late and ask us what's going on?
You better hit that rewind button.
Damn right. I'm not gonna go back and give 60 minutes of me running off at the damn mouth.
Just be prepared to hear Kiowa Island about 12 times up.
I think that's what Deal Maker's going on vacation this summer.
I think that's what he's really mad about is Beamer going to Kiowa Island.
No shit, I've been there about 7 times, but it ain't that great of a damn spot. But if
I've been to, is that where Hilton Head is, or is that a different island?
Yes, same area.
I didn't like it. I didn't. It was too crowded, too bumper to bumper and stuff.
My mama, let me tell you a story. So my mama and my stepfather got a condo on Hilton Head Island, right? And it's before my wife and I had children. And they were like, "Y'all need to come stay the weekend with us." I'm like, "All right, nice little condo, 3-bedroom condo, right there overlooking the whole island." I'm like, "All right, great." Went played golf that morning, drinking some mimosas before we went played golf, drinking some beer. I'm like, "All right." Got done playing golf. What is there to do? Oh, we going to the Salty Dog Cafe. No, seriously. Nice little cafe, overlooking the island. overlooking the inlet. Great. What else is there to do? Well, that's pretty much it. You know, everybody around here is kind of old and retired, and you know,
Hey.
Like Billy Cole.
Hey.
I'm like, all right, I'm done with this deal.
Yeah, I need to talk to y'all about starting this show at 8:30. I have to get up early by 11.
No, that was my fault.
To get to Hardee's. Hardee's biscuits close at 12. Y'all got to start earlier.
Oh no, they serve breakfast all day.
No, they don't either. 12
They do
o'clock.
here. They
12
do
That's
here.
o'clock.
my damn fault now. That tonight was my fault.
That's all right. 12
Oh,
o'clock,
man.
Hardy here in Tennessee. Hardee's cuts it off at
So
12.
maybe it is 12. Maybe it is 12. Okay. But anyway. Oh man.
I was going to show y'all something since we're.
Mr. Bill, let me ask you a question while you pulling that up.
Yes, sir.
Chuck said you already missed the ass whoopings.
Be honest about it now. Are you the guy that goes to Hardee's? You pay $1.25 for your cup of coffee and you get free refills and you sit there for 3 hours.
I don't drink coffee. Iced tea, sweet tea. In fact, I bring the cup back the next day.
And you the reason why my damn cheeseburger costs $12 damn.
You know, actually, they don't even charge me for drinks because I'm in there every morning. I'm in there every morning. Some of these, I was going to show you something here.
Oh man. Swiss said you can at least watch all the squatted trucks in Dirty Myrtle.
Yeah, that's against the damn law.
Can you see that?
No. It's a little. I see some dude. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, it's too bright. We can't see it. Who is that?
Hardee's is serving breakfast till 12:30 in South Carolina.
Well, I ain't moving to South Carolina to eat Hardee's biscuits.
Just get that 30 minutes extra.
I was stationed in Charleston for 2 years in the Navy on a destroyer there.
And you spent a lot of time, wasn't your daddy at Shaw?
Yeah, when he was still in the Air Force. I left home. I was the oldest, went in the Navy. And stationed in Charleston on the destroyer. Used to go up down the Cooper River there. Used to go out by Fort Sumter. Pass it a lot of times. Yeah. It was about 2.5 years there. Whew. The Navy base is closed. They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think Beamer, putting a positive spin on this, and I'm going to leave. Getting what he got yesterday, I made a comment in Jordan's show. I was surprised he got 15 commits. And I'm not being ugly. I'm just saying, we see what's going on in these kids too. Oh, let me tell you. And then I'm leaving.
No, you see, hey,
we've already got problems.
That's like saying I'm gonna drink one more beer. He's like, whoa, let me tell you.
We've already got problems. We flipped a kid from Ohio State, a running back, one of the top running backs in the nation. And it's because he was 17. His mama said, "You're not going there. You're going to Tennessee if you want me to sign." Well, he signed now. He's pitching fits down here at Tennessee. I made a statement. Heupel needs to call his ass. Are you going to play Tennessee football at Tennessee? Yes or no? That's all I want to know. Because we ain't going through this. Here we got another player with his mama.
Here's why I respect your head coach, sir. Here's why I respect your head coach. And I mean this with all due respect. Your head coach looked at a damn quarterback. Nico, I'm going to leave you, whatever his name is.
Yes.
And he said, "To hell with you."
Yes.
To hell with you. This is the University of Tennessee, and you are not greater than who we are. You can hit the damn road.
Well, he did it a couple of weeks ago with the number 2. He was the number 2 corner defensive back in the nation right here where I live. Started as a true freshman. He started giving him problems at the end of last season. He sent him home. He started faking an injury and stuff, and then didn't come to the game. Heupel didn't ask him nothing. You're gone.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this too.
He was gone.
I'm not throwing shade at my good friend Rooster, because I don't like talking about the kids either. But at the end of the day, these aren't children anymore when they have lawyers and agents.
Yes, and make millions.
Okay. They're making more money playing college football than they ever will if they never make it to the NFL. They'll never make that kind of money ever again in their life. So at some point, you have to hold the head coach damn sure responsible as a grown man, but you have to hold the players responsible because they're making a couple $1 million a year and not producing. Now, ultimately, it comes down to the head coach because the head coach approved for that, and everybody said they don't have nothing to do with it. Bullshit.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Fish rots at the head for over here. Was it David said David was missed being on the Hunley by 2. You meant the Hunley. The Hunley was a Civil War submarine.
It was.
Hey, is that true, Mr. Billy? You was on the first ship into Charleston Harbor?
Yes, I was.
There you go.
I've been underneath that. No. No.
I'm about to say, damn, you ain't old enough to do that.
It ain't that old.
I was there from what, 74 to 77? Boy, that's a rough life. Oh my God. Don't even get me started.
You were in the military in 74?
Yeah.
Damn. How old are you?
I'm 70 years old.
70.
Well, hell, you're younger than my daddy.
Well, thanks a lot.
No. I mean, I'm just saying, you're younger than my daddy. You're still in good health, just like my daddy is.
Yeah. Well, I've never smoked or drank in my life. That's not to say I don't have some blackberry moonshine underneath my cabinet. But,
Did we go fishing? Daddy drink cold beer, but I mean, man ain't never smoked. He's chewed tobacco since the time I was damn born in the early 80s.
Yeah, my dad would put a case of beer in the boat. We'd go fishing. You won't want to know. I'll just take that Diet Dr. Pepper there.
Yeah, I'll never forget. It's the damnedest thing in the world. You know, way back in the day, you know, all our tobacco now is in these little cans. But he chewed Red Man. He started with Levi Garrett. And, you know, I was a baseball player, and we deer hunted a lot. And I asked him, we were sitting in the deer stand one time. I said, let me get one of those leaves right there. Let me put it in my mouth. I put it in my mouth. That thing started burning. Ooh, it started burning. And I spit about twice. I took it out my mouth and threw it on the ground. He said, well, you just run every deer off from here for 400 yards, son.
Yeah. By
throwing that on the ground. He said, you feel a little green around the gills, don't you? I said, no, it ain't that damn bad. He said, oh, hell. Oh, hell.
Hey, when I was in college, I worked for a gas pipeline that ran 220 miles here in the mountains of East Tennessee, and it had to be mowed, and it had to be done by hand, and it had to be walked. And every morning, these old guys I was a college hire in summer. There was a couple of us, and these old guys would be there. They have to load up with their Levi Garrett every morning. You know, you'd put an edge on your back axe and stuff before we'd go out. And they'd always cheer, hey, boy, you want some of this? Oh, no. Finally, one day, I said, let me try it. Well, we were driving up to wherever we was going. It was like 30, 40 miles. I was in the truck, hung over. The truck was spinning around and around. Mother make it stop and stuff. They had to stop the truck to let me throw up. Holy smoke.
Yeah, I had that kind of experience with Levi Garrett as well.
Oh,
I thought I wanted to chew some tobacco, and that's what my dad got me. And yeah, I swallowed some of the juice and tobacco, and it was spinning from then on. And I was like, nope, never again.
And you know, the sad part is once you know, it went from Levi Garrett to Red Man to Red Man Golden Blend. Then it went to an old tobacco nobody even knows anymore. It's called Kodiak.
I've heard of that.
And it came in the can. And, you know, tobacco used to be one cheek or the other. And then when the dip became popular, it was, you know, down in the jaw.
Yeah.
And that's where, to me, kind of where it all kind of came together. Because, you know, you can't be on the ball field when you're 15 years old with a blowed out jaw. Even though my heroes I watched on TV had a blowed out jaw of tobacco, right? Playing baseball in the major leagues. And when the dip came out, a lot of people call it snuff, but it's dip is what it is.
Yeah.
When it came out, the snuff is actually powder. That's what old women did,
Yeah.
you know, back in the day.
On that wooden spoon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but when it came out, you put it in there, and that thing burn. And about the first 2 or 3 times, you like a little high. You know what I'm saying? A little high. But I never threw up from it. Never. I never got green around the gills, and I'm like, shoot, I like it. And unfortunately for me, I've been doing it since I was 15 years old.
Well, you know how you can tell you're talking to a level-headed redneck, don't you?
You're talking about chewing tobacco?
Chewing tobacco flows evenly out of both corners of his lips.
It don't come out my lips, Mr. Billy. Hey, let me tell you how you really talking to a true redneck. I'll sit here and talk to you and swallow the damn thing instead of spit.
Well, on that note, we come home one time, I guess I was about 8 or 9, my dad's, his younger brother, which was in his 20s, you know the old block bull durham?
Well,
The
hold
old
on.
block, the hard block stuff.
Yeah.
He put me on a tractor and he cut him a piece.
No, you got to bite it off.
Well, this was this hard block stuff, and he cut it. And he said, my dad told me, he said, I was about 8 or 9. He says, watch him and tell me when he spits.
It's called a plug.
Well, he rode that tractor and baled hay, and he never spit. I never seen him spit. A chaw. There you go, Chuck Berry chaw.
So,
Up here in the mountains, it's different up here, though. I don't even go to Walmart anymore.
No. What you're talking about when you bite it off? It had a wrap. It had a wrapper around the outside of it.
Yeah.
And it's called a plug. And you bite it, and you get what you wanted in your mouth, and you put it back there in your jaw. Well, here's the thing: that wrapper would come unwrapped, and that's when it became regular chewing tobacco, like the Mel Pouch sack, like the Levi Garrett. But you had to pull that wrapper out and throw it on the ground. Because if not, if you didn't throw that wrapper on the ground, then directly you
Well, the athletic director I worked for down in Florida, he was a single A football coach up in North Alabama up in the mountains. He said, you knew he was at a redneck school. He said, first game, he said he opened up, and it was a single A school. And he said, you know you're at a redneck school when the announcer goes, we got Redman and Levi Garrett on half price at the canteen at the concession stand right now. He said he knew we got Redman and Levi at half price.
You say that and it's kind of funny, but I remember when like everybody from down around this area, around the PD, everybody went. You know, when we were kids, we went to Myrtle Beach, and then it became overpopulated, and we started going down the coast, going down south, and you went to like the Merle's Inlet, Surfside, Garden City area, right?
St. Simon's.
Yeah. And so you go to the arcade to play like skee ball and slap-a-mole.
Yeah.
And in the back of the arcade for 75 cents, you had a cigarette machine. There wasn't a guard standing there asking for your ID. You had a damn cigarette machine back there. You put your 75 cents in, you pulled the lever, and the damn cigarettes came
Dropped out.
Yeah, they popped out at the bottom. You grabbed a pack of cigarettes and you went on.
Yeah. It's you can back up here in the mountains. You can still go back up here and stuff, and you can get to some foreign places back up here. It's
Grover Wyndham said, "What year were you born, Dealmaker?"
there you go.
Well, that's private.
40 years. If it's 40 years, you go back to 85.
82.
Well, I was born, and I'm older than 40. My wife's turning 40 this year.
He's 82, born in 82.
81.
I was
81.
born
Yeah, okay, yes, you're ready 44. Yeah.
55.
No.
1955.
No. I'm 43, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 40.
What year were you born in?
Yeah.
I was born in 82.
No,
And this-
you're getting ready to be 44, right?
If you were
Yeah.
born in 82, did you already have a birthday this year?
No.
Nope.
You're about to be 43 then, if you're born in 82.
Well, damn. Okay.
This is
43.
25. That South Carolina mask got y'all whipped, brother.
Woo. Well, I just had a birthday and I was born in 73, so.
That's when I graduated from high school.
What year were you born?
55.
That same year my mom was born, September 13th, 1955.
Well, thank you, brother.
Yep. I
Other
lost
day, see
I
this?
lost her March the 1st of this year.
Early this week, I had black tape over that.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I was in mourning. I took all my stuff down.
What?
Took all my Tennessee stuff down. Put black tape over.
Now you sound like Jackpot. You're gonna get on here and cry, and then
I
and
don't
then
cry.
12
Let
hours
me
later,
tell you what. Let me tell you.
"I'm gonna tell you what, we did great."
I had to get my shirts out of the garbage can after I calmed down.
Oh shit! Hellfire in the morning.
Oh, Lord.
That's
But
why
if he wonders how old I am, let me tell you something, my friend. I was born on a farm on a Clarendon County, Sumter County line. My daddy was born with nothing. And I happened to be born on that same farm in a single wide trailer.
no.
And long story short, that farm was our family farm. Still is our family farm. We still got that one. We got 3 different ones. But I was raised when my grandma and granddaddy, they had a stove heater in the middle of the den. That the
Wow.
only heat they had in their house. They ain't had no air conditioner.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't had no air conditioner. My granddaddy died at 63 years old, massive heart attack. My nanny just died in year 2020 at 90 years old. 90 years old. And that woman still lived the same way to the day she was born to the day she died. She lived the same way.
Wow.
I'm telling you, she had a remedy for everything. You got a sore throat, she had a remedy for it. You got a hurt ear, she had a remedy for it. You got a busted. On that farm life was different. Now my daddy, he took the business life, and I kind of followed him through life. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of old stories I can tell. I didn't come from much, but my family made a lot through the years.
Yeah. It's
But guess what? They all still the same people to this day. They don't act like they ain't got nothing. They still live old school. Well, I say old school. I mean nice houses and stuff. But I ain't never forgot where I came from, and I'll never forget my education through the years.
my dad come so back far up in the mountains over here. They didn't, whatever they ate, they either grew or shot.
Well, listen, my granddad had a saying. My nanny couldn't have a plant in her yard, nor no grass. My nanny swept the yard every day. It was dirt. It was
Lord.
dirt. The yard was dirt. The only thing in the yard was damn chickens. And his philosophy was, if you can't eat it, don't plant it.
Yep.
She never had a plant a day in her life. No.
Let me tell you what, when my dad died, after he left home and got out of up there, he never planted another thing. He never hunted another day in his life. Oh, if you only knew. If you only knew. They used to have the only copper mines east of the Mississippi here, and they had the world by the short hairs, and they blew it with their union. They kept going on strike. Well, my dad refused to work there, and he left and joined the Air Force. So that's the rest, but it was bad.
Well,
It was bad.
and listen, let's just be honest about it. You know, a lot of doors open because of who your family members are, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's just facts of life. I would like to say that I had my success because of me.
Yeah.
Which a lot of that's true, but I had doors open that not too many would not have had it open for them
Right.
because of my mother and father's success. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, my youngest lives on Jersey Drive there in a real nice community there in Columbia. I mean, he's got about a $400,000 home, single. He comes and goes. He's still in the Air Force, but it's in one of the nicer parts of Columbia over there. And he drives to Shaw every morning. So,
Okay, well, he ain't far down the road then. He's about a 35-minute drive.
well, he went to Lower Richland High School. When I divorced his mom, they moved back, and that's where we stayed with me a few years, and then he went to Lower Richland.
How many times you been married, Mr. Bill?
Twice.
Oh, so you got the good one this time, right?
God, no. Yes, God, yes. Yes.
Okay, I've been married one time, and I ain't never gonna get married again. And
Oh,
let me
don't
tell
say
you why
that.
I say that. Let me tell you why I say that. Because I married the love of my life. She's the greatest woman I've ever met in my life. Come from a good Christian family. Gave me my 2 children. Honest person. Now I've taken care of, for years. But she's my best friend. And if she ever left me, I ain't getting married no more. I'm done. Now,
my mama used to have a saying, make your words sweet because you might have to eat them.
No. I'll never love anybody the way I love my wife. Now, I'll be honest with you. I never. Now, I come from a divorced family. So,
yeah.
Seriously. My stepmom was like a mama to me. I just lost my mama in March. But my stepmom was like a mama to me. She married my daddy when I was 3.5 years old.
Yeah.
But no, if my wife ever leaves me, I'm done. I'll date, but I ain't never getting married again. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I believe that when you get married, and y'all might think I'm crazy, it's sacred. Now, I'm not saying if your wife's crazy as hell, yeah, if you want to get a divorce, get a divorce. But
yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean? I mean, I asked that woman to marry me for a reason because she's my best friend. And she's still my best friend. 25 years later, she's still my best friend.
Yeah. Well, speaking of chickens, I see over here chicken. Did y'all see Bobby Durkins's?
Hell yes.
Tell your daddy. Tell your daddy. Did you see it, Chuck?
I saw it.
Tell your daddy. Tell your daddy. He's sitting right there. Tell your daddy. When he's straight, he's just like us. Once I first saw him when he was straight, I said, he reminds me of Bobby Durkins. He said, you think? But that bit he made, oh my goodness. Well, I thank y'all for having me on. I enjoyed talking. Basketball season is upon us. We'll go through basketball and.
Well, I had, on my channel, Mr. Billy, I deleted my old channel.
Right.
And I started a new one. And I mean, I think I've done pretty good, but I hadn't even got into women's basketball, which when I started the old channel was after football season. And I did a lot of basketball, women's and men's. Matter of fact, one of the best videos other than my Honda side by side, Chuck used to I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I made a video of a South Carolina woman's basketball team member that decided to transfer. And it was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I sent it to Chuck and I said, how's this look? He's like, dude, you didn't even talk about the stats. You didn't talk about what she did here. And I'm like, damn, he's right. But I posted the damn thing anyway. I'm like, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About 48 hours later, it's like at 5,000 views. He even texts me and he's like, what? I don't know what the hell's going on. He's like, oh, you made like a 2-minute video of her transfer. But I was the first one to do it.
Yeah.
When I heard the news, I put it out there. Nobody had heard it. You remember that, Chuck, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody had heard it. And it was, I like to go back and look on my phone or on my iPad at some of the old videos, how dumb they were. And I'm like, damn. But you know, I don't give a lot of thought. When I make videos, I don't take like 2 or 3 takes. I hit the record button.
Yep.
And I go. And I just let it rip. And
Well, the only Tennessee guy I ever, when I started looking at this, and I looked at a bunch, was BVD. He struck me.
yeah.
He struck me as a sincere person. I mean, he was a sincere person. I miss him. Or he come down here and visited, and we become good friends and stuff over the years. But he's the only one that I'm not subscribed to any Tennessee.
Well,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want, you, Chuck, and Jackpot. Now I do listen to, I'm going to take that back. I just lied. There's a Tennessee guy named Blue Chip, but he's an in-depth person. He gives you, he doesn't pontificate. He doesn't, what's his Blue Chip Breakaway or something. He's good. I listen to Kangaroo Black. I listen to Kangaroo Black from Alabama.
Jackpot's favorite person in the whole wide world, sports talk, jabroni, as he would call it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you how, if you're watching the show, obviously you like what we do, right?
Yeah, you talk college football.
Let me tell you how this relationship operates great. And it even does it in person. He's got a weird way. Am I pointing the right way? Chuck's got a weird.
Point the opposite.
Yeah, Chuck's got a weird way to tee me up. And be the salesman that I've been all my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the personality that I've always been. But he likes to tee me up and let me go on my rampages. And sometimes I go a little further than I should. And then he whatever. Tries to calm me down. But our relationship, he does all the research. I mean, I know the game called football. I know the names. I know all that, statistics. But like his mind is like honed in on it. And he'll tee me up, not knowing. I think he knows he's doing it, but he'll tee me up to go off on something, and then I just take off with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I watch it. Chuck Burkett's got a comment for you, Jordan.
All right.
Which one?
That's a deal maker right there. It's a deal maker. I say if things turn around and Beamer gets it doing, I think
going.
Will you say I'm sorry? Yeah, there you go.
Negative, Ghost Rider. I will not. No, you can forget that deal. You can forget that. He is a clown. It ain't turning around.
Let me break Chuck's heart for him.
He is a clown. It ain't turning around.
Let me break Chuck's heart for him. Beamer could win 8 SEC games and he still wouldn't make 500. Oh, he'd be at 500 after 6 years.
And that ain't happening.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Have y'all seen our schedule?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's horrible.
Just
horrible.
And who is R just said Jordan don't ever apologize. No shit. No, if I'm wrong now, I'll say I'm wrong.
Oh yeah.
But that shit ain't happening.
If he was to win I don't know what 8 SEC games here, you would be even 24-24 after 6 years.
Yeah.
He's got to win 8.
No, he'd be 24-25 because he had to lose the other one.
He's 16-24 right now.
Yeah, there's 9 SEC games.
But we're gaining the game.
Yeah.
We're gaining the game.
I'm just saying he has to win 8 just get back to.
I'll tell you.
And then in possibility he could lose that 9th one.
Let me back up. Let me
They
back
need to win
up.
all 9.
If we win 8 SEC games next year in the SEC title, I will say this. He is a clown that overachieved and will never do it again.
Chuck, I respect your fandom, sir. I respect your fandom.
Oh, man.
But 16-24 after 5 years in the transfer portal NIL ain't getting it. That's.
Oh, man.
And again, if you look at the 4 SEC coaches that were fired here in the last 2 months, they were all better than Beamer. I know y'all would love to have Stoops or Napier or who's the other ones?
I wouldn't take Billy Napier.
No.
He wound up with James Madison.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you who I'd take. Well, and Franklin, obviously. I'll tell you who I'd take. Oh, Eli Dorkowitz. I'd take his ass any day of the week.
Well, he's been extended. Chuck Lee's been extended.
Yeah.
Clark Lee.
Clark Lee.
Yeah.
And that's it. It ain't. We said this before. It's not so much who the coach is right there. It's you touched on it earlier. All these other teams, as Jackpot says, they're leveling up. Missouri's, Vandy's, Mississippi State's going to be better next year.
Yeah, they are.
They took Tennessee to overtime.
Yeah.
For whatever it's worth. But Indiana used to be an automatic W on the Big Ten scale.
Hey, I'm gonna pause for the calls, but I'm gonna leave you with this because it's gonna take me about 3 minutes. I'm gonna leave you with this. There's one thing you not think about, Mr. Bill. We're a 4-quarter team, and we were right there with the best teams in the country. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well, I don't know what y'all worry about. Y'all going to the playoffs. He's already said you are.
Yeah. Yeah. And that whole 4th quarter mentality is garbage. You shouldn't wait till the 4th quarter to win a game. So you should be winning in the 1st quarter. So Chuck set a timer. I ain't set no timer.
Chuck set a timer.
Man. What the world?
And it's frustrating. Y'all had Texas A&M and Bama beat. You had them beat.
You honestly thought that, Billy?
You did.
No, we was.
You had Texas A&M. You had Texas A&M down to have what? 27-0.
27-3, wasn't it? Or
31-3.
30-3. 30-3 at halftime.
Thank you. And you had Bama beat in the 4th quarter.
I don't think we did. We're not as close as what we thought we were.
Oh well.
So there was no way we was winning either one of them games. But
I think when a lot of people quit making excuses and go with what you know, and as a faithful Gamecock fan, you deserve better than this, and it can be done. See, that's what's the sad part. It can be done. It was done.
Yeah,
it was done. But
what's up, Keith Bockelder? Practice is all that matters around Columbia.
As long as you're practice champions, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's old too. That's old. You know why we practice champions? Because we practice against our sorry squad. That's why. I mean, hell, when you put 2 bad teams on the field,
but some of them got damn scholarships. That's the reason why we couldn't recruit for 15 in this signing class.
That's crazy.
So,
you over recruit and you get rid of people that's not producing.
Well,
you need to go. You need to go. You need to go.
Beamer
this
said-
is
That's business. You got a weak link in the business, then you hire
Yep.
two people to take their spot, and guess what?
Yep.
You get rid of the weak link, then you get rid of the other weak link and give the person the spot. You know what I mean? That's business.
I would hate to know that Beamer could have added 15 more people, say 3 stars or 4 stars yesterday, but didn't do it
Hey,
because he didn't have scholarships.
He was. He
You can
was
find some scholarships. You can make some scholarships. You can get rid of some people.
Yeah, he was recruiting quality over quantity. Is what he
David
said.
Green just said, "I got a minute and 35."
He
What
was
are you talking
timing. He was timing you. You said 3 minutes.
Oh my God! Oh, only David would do that.
Yeah, but Beamer went for quality, not quantity, y'all. He wasn't looking for no
Yeah.
extra.
But here's the thing:
You can't rely on that. I'd rather have 28 3 stars than what. Hey, let me say this too. I forgot. The people that decommitted from South Carolina was better than what you got.
Well, I would agree with that too.
Go look who left. Go look who decommitted over the past.
But what have you developed, Mr. Billy? If you're going to write home and you're going to sell this, what have you? Tell me what you've done to tell me that these 15 are going to be developed to be.
Yeah.
You know what? All 15 not. Tell me 5 of the 15 you're going to develop to be great players.
Yeah.
You have no history to even sell that to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the quarterback coach there?
Nobody right now.
We ain't got one.
We don't have one right now because we're waiting on the OC.
Our quarterback coach is Lenore Sellers because he's making $2.7 million a year. He's the quarterback and the quarterback coach. And he is playing a part in the offensive coordinator hire.
Yep, him and
If
the wide
it's a
receiver.
lie, Beamer said it.
Yeah. We were 5th and dropped to 7th finally at the end of the day.
How would you, Mr. Billy, think about that. Think about it. You got a quarterback making $2.7 million a year that digressed more than any college football player this season. But he's making the decision to hire a damn coordinator, so we're going to make $1 million a year.
Hey, I'll be right back.
He's not going in the first round. I'm not being a troll or
No.
he's
you're
not
being
going in the
honest.
first round. He shows nothing that says he's a first round quarterback. He might make a great tight end. Isn't that what he played in high school, tight end?
No, he's a quarterback. He was a quarterback for South Florence High School. But here's the thing. With Lenoris and whoever they bring in, he's making more money than the guy that's going to be his coach.
Yeah. That's
That's
wrong.
the damn problem.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I hear this, well, they're making money off these kids on EA. I don't care. I don't care.
Now, do I agree they should be paid? You damn right. I do.
Not what they're making.
This is $1 billion a year operation, multi-billion dollar a year operation. But there should be a salary cap that a position player, and you know, people might say, "Well, you're wrong about that, Jordan, because offensive linemen should be able to make what quarterbacks make." Well, no, they shouldn't.
Nope.
They shouldn't.
Nope.
But at the end of the day, there should be a cap. All right, dude, you're a quarterback. If you're that great, most of you make $700,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're a great running back. Most of you make $700,000. You're a great wide receiver. Most of you make $650,000.
Well,
You're a great offensive lineman. Most of you make $500,000. Whatever. I'm just throwing an example.
I don't believe in this NIL stuff. I'm just an old person, but I don't believe it. I argue with my youngest son all the time. But Daddy, they're making money off them. Every place somebody works, they making money off you. It don't matter what you do.
Well, if you want to
Somebody's
see
making money off of you.
if you want to see how the world goes round, just follow the damn money.
There you go.
Hey, listen.
Do you know LSU gave
You a military man, but if
Yeah.
you follow the money, you'll know why we were in the damn wars we were in too, sir.
Yep. LSU gave Lane Kiffin $25 million spending money for NIL.
Correct.
Here, put this in your wallet. You watch what happens in the next month.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. LSU, if they don't win a national championship in 3 years, Lane Kiffin's gonna be fired and
He'll be
take
gone.
a big damn
He'll be
payout.
gone. He'll be gone.
That's
And
number
that's
one.
what the sunshine pumpers over here about Beamer need to understand.
Right.
You know,
that's number
people
one.
say, "Well, Franklin was done wrong." No, he wasn't. He was in the playoff last year, and he was expected to be. They were touting Penn State to win a national championship because they had all this and all that, and then he lost to UCLA and Northwestern back to back. You're gone. That's the environment we're in nowadays.
But not in the Gamecock mindset. Not in the Gamecock mindset.
Because it's the defensive coordinator, it's the running backs coach, it's the
It's
nutritionist.
always somebody.
Somebody else. It's the massage therapist. It's the
And what the hell does the damn running backs coach got to do other than? Now I will have to say this. Being a, hang on.
I don't know why they fired him.
Well, I know why they fired him, because he lost
Scapegoat.
He lost a couple recruits. He is
He
a
can't
scapegoat.
recruit.
But ultimately, he was playing two running backs that were not as good as two running backs behind him. And when they came in, they showed they were better. And for whatever reason, he was married to them.
But here again, who has the final say?
That's my point. The damn head coach.
And that's why everybody, the sunshine, well, it's the offensive coordinator. If we'd have fired Shula earlier, we'd have won more. No, you wouldn't have. Beamer's on those headsets. He's anytime he wants to, he can go cancel that.
Hey, let me ask you this question, and I hate to bring Clemson up, but I'm going to. Everybody knows when Clemson lost Brett Venables, that was bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Brett Venables is a different cat. You know, this guy knows what he's doing. He went over to Oklahoma, and it took him a little while to get his feet under. You know, it took him a little while to realize, hey, I'm responsible for everything. You know what I mean? I say all that to say this. When they hired, what's the boy's name? Garrett Riley, Lincoln Riley's brother.
Garrett Riley, yeah.
Yeah, Garrett Riley. That was all they wanted to do. Them Clemson fans talk shit to us. Now they trying to put that man's head on a damn stake.
Yep.
But guess what? He forgot how to call plays. He forgot how to run an offense. He got told what to do by the head man.
Let me answer Chuck over here, and let me explain something, Chuck. Josh Heupel doesn't have a losing record in the SEC. He has a winning record. He usually has the top offense in the nation year in, year out, if not the top in the SEC. He was in the playoffs last year, and he has a winning record in the SEC. I don't know what it is, but it's up there. So, and there's people like you wanting Josh Heupel fired, and he's a winner. He's a winner. He went 8-4 this year. Who'd he lose to? Bama. He took Georgia to overtime. That's a moral victory or whatever you call it. Bama, Oklahoma, and
there are no moral victories.
Vanderbilt.
Steve Spurrier's opinion, sir.
Exactly. So, yeah, and there's people like Chuck that wants to fire Heupel. When Shane Beamer gets the number 2 or 3 total scoring offense in the country and total offense and gets a winning record in the SEC, then you can say you can keep him.
You know what I'll say?
As long as you hang your hat on, well, we can beat Clemson every other year. We're good to go.
You know what I'll say?
That ain't getting it.
If Shane Beamer wins 8 damn SEC games next year, I'll take my hat off. I'll tip it to all the Sunshine Pumpers and say, I'm sorry I was wrong. But that shit ain't happening.
I'm not sore, Chuck. You're the one that said, so we should need to fire Josh. No, Josh don't need to be fired.
No. I think they need to fire all of them at Tennessee.
No hater, you know.
That's a good. That's
I'll tell you what. If you believe that to be true, you take our whole coaching staff minus Sean Elliott, minus
Torian
Gray, and swap it with Tennessee. I'll take it tomorrow. I'll take it tomorrow.
Josh Heupel included.
Yeah, I want. Yeah. Josh Hopkins gonna run the show, but I want Torian Gray to run our defense.
I just said fire him because I don't like Tennessee, so I don't really care.
No,
But
I
keep him.
don't like Tennessee.
Good,
either.
Chuck. I'm sorry, my bad, then, brother. No, I'm satisfied. You know, do I like 8-4? No.
You shouldn't. You should.
Hey,
Nope.
would you like to be 4-8? Though?
No,
I'll
I've been
take
there.
I'll take a 8-4.
How would you like to be 0-12? I've seen that.
No, we've been there too.
Been there 0-21.
Yeah,
Well, see,
0-21.
You know, and I understand a lot of people get on Tennessee fans and stuff, but you got to understand, we had 5 coaches in 32, 33 years. 5. We've
Well,
we've had 7 in the last 15.
Here's where y'all screwed up. Now I'm just gonna be honest. Old chewing gum Fulmer. Okay, that's what I like to call him because that man on the sideline, all he did was chewing nonstop, chewing gum. Fulmer was a damn good coach.
Mm-hmm.
But when y'all made him the damn AD, that's
Ray
like
Tanner.
Ray Tanner.
Yep.
That's
And you
what
know
y'all
when
screwed up.
Pruitt pulled that stunt, the new president, the lady, she fired a national champion winner that'd been there 40 years, his whole life. He went, Fulmer went, all the coaches went, the assistant coaches, and 30 players that even sniffed a bag from McDonald's, they were gone.
Art
then-
just said, Billy Beamer promised us that we're going to be in the playoffs. I'm buying a damn suit and a cockaboose.
A sweet.
See, now if I was a diehard South Carolina,
Sweet.
that would literally piss me off. Or you think I'm that stupid?
Mm-hmm.
But there's people that believe it.
That's the problem.
There's people that believe that.
That's the problem. Hey, my good buddy Sparty, he was on here earlier. He said it's going to cost him to get a divorce. The boy's in college. What the hell are you talking about?
David Green says Billy wants Kiffin back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade him for Heupel. I wouldn't trade Heupel for Kiffin.
I
couldn't-
have to question you on that one, Mr. Bill.
Nope.
I have to question you on that one.
But I understand when Kiffin left, I didn't get upset. You know, a lot of these people,
He went
Burning
to his home,
effigy.
he went to his home school.
think about it. Knoxville, Los Angeles,
And
Knoxville,
and
Tennessee, or Southern Cal. He went home.
here's the only thing. Right, that's where he went to school. He coached under damn Pete Carroll.
He went to Fresno State.
Oh, I thought he went to school there too.
No, but he did
But he-
coach there. He's got a couple of national champions. Oh, let me say this too for a bit. And for all the people that say, well, but he ain't won nothing. He ain't won nothing. You better count the national championship rings the man has on one hand, because he's got a handful of them when he's won national champions at South Carolina and Alabama as the OC.
Southern Cal and Alabama.
Yeah, Southern Cal and
You
Alabama.
said South Carolina. I was about to say I'd love to have
I was
one.
thinking of USC. Oh, by the way, go Google USC and look what brings you up. Y'all
But-
should be pissed off about that.
But here's where he screwed up. They just went under the death penalty. Not SMU death penalty, but
Yeah.
Southern Cal just went under the death penalty when he took the damn job.
And let me tell you why he took it. Nobody else wanted it because they heard the train coming. So guess who was kind of responsible for that death penalty?
Pete Carroll.
Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin was the recruiter, offensive coordinator out there. Who's the big running back that won the Heisman out there? Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush.
His parents lived in a were sharecrop farmers out in the field, and next thing they're living in a $3,000 a month apartment in Los Angeles. And that was Lane Kiffin. He's a snake. My son wouldn't play for him. My son wouldn't play for him.
No.
I'll tell you this.
No.
I said this a couple weeks ago. My son wouldn't play for Lane Kiffin. But my
No.
son wouldn't play for Shane Beamer either.
No. And I will say this
be
too.
honest.
And I've said this for 40 years. If I had a kid and I lived here in Tennessee and he was Division I worthy, you're going to Vanderbilt. I don't care if they are on 12. You're going to get a good degree. See, there's a saying over at Vanderbilt: you might beat us every year, but you'll work for us one day.
But you know what? Georgia Tech's a lot similar.
Yep.
Wake Forest is a lot similar.
Duke.
Duke's a lot
You
similar.
know, if you remember, who was the coach at Duke for years and years that coached Eli at Mississippi? He was the offensive coordinator at Tennessee. Who?
David Cutcliffe.
David Cutcliffe owns a huge home here in Tennessee. He was the offensive coordinator for years before when they won the national championship. Do you know what? They over the years that Tennessee was needing a coach, David Cutcliffe wouldn't come back. No way. He stayed at Duke. Nope, I ain't coming there because it's all messed up.
I would rather my boy, now I'm being honest with you, go to Coastal Carolina, have a great college career. I mean, y'all, what, less than 1% goes to the NFL?
Yep.
Have a great college career, get his damn education, then to go and be promised. And it's not about money for me. It's about his damn education. And see, that's where everybody's effed up at.
Yep, you hitting it.
It's about education.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, most of these cats, they got tutors inside of the damn building, and they're getting education in golf course management.
Yep.
And they don't even know how to crank up a lawnmower.
Yep.
Seriously.
And see, you'll hear. And I'm fixing to cause a real mess here. A lot of these schools will say, "Well, we can't compete because of our academics." You hear that from Notre Dame.
Bullshit.
You hear that from Van. They have people on the team that can't read cat in a hat, just like every other school. They have tutors, and let me point it out to you. Who was the kid years ago when Spurrier was coaching there that left South Carolina and went to Notre Dame as a quarterback?
Hold on, say that one more time.
Spurrier was the coach of South Carolina, and this kid was from South Carolina. He didn't stay at home. He went to Notre Dame.
What was his name?
He did
Golden or something. You know why Spurrier didn't recruit him? And it caught up with him at Notre Dame. He couldn't read. I'm being sarcastic, but that was basically he was put on academic probation one year up there at Notre Dame, if you remember. There ain't no SEC school recruiting. When you see that, and a lot of these schools go, "Oh, we got this 4-star," and you go, "Look, well, nobody other recruited him." Well, what's wrong here? Well, let's go check his grades. Better than that, let's go check his police record.
David Green said he played at Spartanburg High.
Yeah.
Goldston. Let me tell you this.
There you go. Yeah.
I have
Thank you, there, big country.
two nieces right now at the enrolled at the University of South Carolina. My brother-in-law was. He just finished. My two nieces, one of them, this month, she's been enrolled. Last year was her freshman year. This month, so she's a sophomore. She is graduating with a 4-year degree. And in January, when she comes back from the holidays, she's going to be in pharmacy school.
Oh, good for her.
And now she went in full scholarship. She's valedictorian in her class, St. James High in Myrtle Beach. She blowed up smart. And then her sister, this is her sister's junior year. I say all that to say this. You go to school for an education.
There you go.
Yep.
Only 1%, less than 1%, take it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if my boy wants to go to South Carolina and he wants to be on the scout team, guess what? I'll
If
pay the damn dues for them to go there.
what I know about South Carolina, what I'm fixing to say, y'all know this. If I had a son that was worthy, and he said I want to stay home, close to home, understanding that it used to be that over 50% of the CEOs in the state of South Carolina went to the Citadel.
You damn right, they still do.
You can go to the Citadel and get you a good education.
Mr. Billy, we call them clunkers. Clunkers.
Clunkers.
Let me explain why we call them clunkers. If you go to the Citadel and you graduate from there, that's a brotherhood like the Masons, like the Shriners. It's a fraternity that you ain't never in your life. And the reason why we call them clunkers, because they will make for damn sight sure if you see them in public or you sit at a desk with them, they clunk that damn ring down on the desk where you look down and see it says the Citadel.
Jordan, I'm a clunker.
You graduated from the Citadel?
Nope.
No.
Oh. But the Citadel, you can
I'm a
walk out
master.
there with a 200.
I'm a master mason, Scottish Rite, all that good stuff up through there.
Okay, but you walk out of the Citadel.
You're right.
You're going to make $200,000 a year. I promise you.
Yep.
If you graduate from the Citadel, because that is a brotherhood.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like that with other schools with the fraternity they belong to. So it's bigger in South Carolina and at the Citadel. I lived at Gainesville, Florida for 4 years, University of Florida. I hated that. I didn't hate it. I hate that word hate. Most liberal place I've ever seen in my life.
Something? Can I say something? You can say hate because that's a shitty ass town.
It is.
It's shit.
Either you work at 7-Eleven or you work at the university.
Yeah. Gainesville, Florida is. Now, I'll be honest with you. One of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life is Tallahassee, Florida. Florida State.
Yeah.
It's out there where, to me, that's a beautiful place.
Well, I'll tell you where I lived for over 20 years before I moved back home was, are you familiar with Destin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived on the poor side of Destin in Niceville. Right before you cross the bridge, there's a real nice, like, gated community, Blue Water Bay. I lived in there. In fact, you know who was my neighbor down the street? Matt Gates.
David Green said if he went to Coastal, he'd graduate with an STD. Well, guess what? He graduated with more than most people in this damn chat.
Listen, I got to go. My dog's wanting me to take him for a walk.
If you a real man, you ain't never had an STD, something wrong with you.
Yeah. Thank y'all for letting me on. Enjoy talking with you.
Appreciate it, Billy.
I'll catch you on your live streams and stuff. And what's this? 2 years of college, but my 4-year degree courtesy of Uncle Sam. U.S. Army. Well, see, that's what I did in the Navy. I went to the Navy for 3 years and then got out, and I graduated from. Oh, check this out, y'all like this. I graduated from Tennessee Wesleyan University, which is a feeder school to Duke. Yes, I did. Have a degree in education, K through 12.
So you went through a feeder school too? That's what I did.
Well, Tennessee Wesleyan is a university of its own, but it's a Methodist school. So pre-med and all these people, engineering, to advanced degrees, they go to Duke. But no, I got my bachelor's degree at Tennessee Wesleyan here in town. Small private Christian school, believe it or not. Yes, I did. You know, I've had to get it out and show people. They say, ain't no way in hell.
I love you, Mr. Billy.
I've had to dig it up and get it out and show people. And yeah. So, but anyway, I'll catch y'all again. Enjoy the talk. See everybody in the comments. Chuck, good night, sir. Thank you for your service. Chuck Burkett, Army 78 to 81. Okay. Yes, Gainesville suck. You know, when I was lived down there, people there in Gainesville, they used to refer to the University of Florida as the Harvard of the South.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Who would even say that?
People that live there and go to school there, Harvard of the South.
They're stupid.
You know why? It's because of the number of applications that they get in. You know, think about it, from all over the world wanting to go to. Where would you go to if you was going to go to a university? You'd want to go to school in Florida. So back in the late 80s.
And I'm gonna say this, and my daughter is only in the 7th grade, and she's already being recruited, as a dancer.
Yeah.
And of course, she's garnet black, right? I mean, she bleeds garnet black. She's been to their clinics, 3 years in a row, maybe 4. And just recently came to the local high school. And then, my love for Coastal Carolina. Everybody knows it. Anybody that knows me knows that I have a huge love for Coastal Carolina. Recruited her to a clinic down there. And, dude, they're all in. Like, they're like, listen, we want you. We want you to date. Now, my daughter looks like she's about 15 years old, 16 years old. She's tall, beautiful. Dance like hell. Danced all over the Southeast for the last, 8 years. Spent a lot of money doing it. I'll be honest with you. If she was to come out of that bedroom and I was asking her right now where you want to go to school, she would have said, I'm going to Teal Nation. That's what she'll tell you right now. I'm going to Teal Nation. She's going to coach. Wow. But they have, what's the word? Not invested. They ain't spending any money on her, but they vocally said, we want
highly
you.
Interested.
Yeah, we want you. We can't recruit you right now, but we're following you. We follow you on Instagram. All of the things.
Yep.
So
Good night, guys. My dog's
See you
about
later.
to bite me. He's about to bite me later. Good night.
See ya.
Good night, people in the comments. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Bill.
All right, is he gone? I'll go back up here to this comment. Somebody asked me a question. There you go. Big Country said, if I think Cutter Woods would get a chance if Sellers leaves. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be wide open.
Seller's not going anywhere first and foremost because he's making too much damn money and nobody's going to pay him that for the production he just showed. And if he goes to the NFL, he get drafted in the 5th round.
Yeah. Well, that was my point. Sellers ain't going nowhere. I think we're going to lose Aaron Nolan. I think he'll transfer. But
we're going to lose Aaron Nolan. We're going to probably lose Dylan Stewart.
So I would say I don't think he'll get a chance if Sellers stays. But if he left, I think it'd be kind of wide open because you really ain't got nobody on the roster with any experience. I mean, we'd have to hit the portal and get a quarterback. And then, of course, a lot of stuff, a lot of competition. So,
well, let's leave this moment, if you don't mind. We've been going for over 2 hours. Does anybody want to ask Gamecock Chuck or the Deal Maker any questions?
Oh, yeah. I put the link out there if anybody want to jump on. I mean, it's been a while. Yeah. So if anybody wants to get on here and dispute what has happened tonight or talk about it, come on in. If you got a question, leave it in the comments in the comment section. So we've had a good show so far. Been a lot of good interaction and so appreciate everybody for stopping by. I'm not shutting down right now, but I'm just saying, dang, I guess I should put a link in there.
Yeah, you said you were going to put the link in, Chuck. What you doing?
I fell asleep doing it. Sorry about that a while ago. I had the wife called me, so I had to. She's
upstairs.
No, that's where you're mistaken. She went and babysit some kids for somebody.
Oh, so okay.
She does that a little bit on the side. So, yeah. So she was calling to let me know she was on her way home. So,
gotcha.
What's up, Hope? So you guys are still alive. Still a great day to be a Gamecock. It's always a great day to be a Gamecock, man.
Yeah, we're still alive. Hope, get in here. You
But-
want to talk? Come on, get in.
But I mean,
Hit that link right above your comment.
like Dealmaker said, I mean, we're Gamecock fans. We're not Beamer fans. We're not whoever coach fans. We want to see the young men be successful. We want the team to be successful.
Hey. And with that being said, Chuck, we're Gamecock fans through and through. That means baseball, women's basketball, men's basketball.
That's fine.
Football.
I forgot to ask Mr. Billy that who their baseball coach is going to be now, but I forgot to ask.
But let me say this. If we ever run Dawn Staley out of town, I think we'd be ignorant. But guess what? If she did decide to hang it up and retire, or we ran her out of town, I'd still be a women's basketball Gamecock tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with the coaching staff. I'm in love with the school. I bleed garnet and black.
Yeah. And I've been while y'all was talking and Billy was telling his stories and stuff. I was looking on Twitter, X, or whatever. There's a lot of smoke surrounding Kendall Browse, whether you like it or not. I mean,
It ain't happening.
I'm just saying what I'm looking at. So, I mean,
My question is this. Do I think that he's going to be made an offer? I don't doubt that. Do I think he will come to coach under a coach that wants to control an offensive coordinator? That's my question, Chuck.
but has Beamer been given an ultimatum though?
He's definitely no. He's
To let this guy do
definitely
his thing. To let the guy do his thing. That's my question.
I don't think he's got it in him. His ego is too big.
Well, he's going to have to. I mean, that's where he's going to have to learn to set that aside if he wants to be successful. I mean,
He goes on national television and makes statements only people that's got national titles under the belt can make, like a Kirby Smart, like a Nick Saban, like a Dabo Swinney, like a cornhole that should be an advertisement for hair dye, Ryan Day. You know,
yeah, just for men.
yeah, he goes out there and says things like he's won something, and I'm like, dude, your nuts ain't dropped yet. You can't say that.
I'm just saying. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on X right now about it. So whether or not it's true, I can't confirm it. I'm just saying what I'm looking at.
Now, with that being said, take away from football. If Dawn Staley, Kim Mulkey, Gino Imamari, look, however you pronounce it, if they go out there and say something, your ass is going to listen. You know why? Because they deserve you to listen. But Shane Beamer ain't done a damn thing. He ain't never even won the SEC title.
Yeah.
He ain't even put us in the SEC title game.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck Burkett said if he comes, Donati promised him a coach in waiting. I don't know about all that.
I actually don't. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't think he's going to come and work for Beamer. I really don't. Because he has no respect, dude. In the league, he has no respect. Because of the dumb shit he says, because he believes. I mean, hell, if I was making $8 million a damn year, I'd sit up there and put my salesman cap on too. I mean, yeah, that's how I made my living.
Mm-hmm. I bet it is out of the control biz. But I don't get that, Grover. I go back to what Swiss said. He said at the end of the day, I could care less who we hired. Just focus on Beamer. Win or get out. So that's.
I mean, that's the way I feel in today's game. That's the way I feel. Win or get out. Because everybody else is doing it around you. You've been here 5 years. So why can't we do it?
I think Grover said a bet is out of the Beamer's control.
No, I don't think it is.
So
I don't think it is. They're giving him a leash. Now, it might be a leash with a noose on the end of it. but they're giving him a leash.
Yeah, it could be.
And they might have one of them choke chains. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. All right. Well, last call. I ain't gonna stay on here.
Last call for the next one in here.
Last call. I ain't gonna stay on here too much longer. We've been at it for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So
Yeah, way longer than I planned on being.
well, we've had a good audience. I know nobody's hit we ain't had enough interaction as far as hitting the like buttons. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but
Well, they might not like us, Chuck.
that might be it. They might not like us.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not as pretty as he is, but
I think they heard you were handing out ass whoopings from Chuck, so they didn't want to like it.
and I just stated the facts.
Oh man, exactly there, Chuck. He said, "As a Marine, you lead or follow, regardless of who's in charge. You just
And
believe."
that's the same man that said I gave him an ass whooping. I wasn't giving you an ass whipping, brother. Hey, we bleed garnet black. We spurs up to our toes are up.
Yep.
But I'm
No.
just telling you facts.
Yeah.
Now, if you want me to get on here and just tell you we're gonna win 11 games next year, then you call me a damn liar, and I would be.
Yeah, I mean they want you to tell them that we're going to the playoffs and we're going to win the SEC next year. And
How
yeah.
often do you do this?
You
We
talking
do
about
this every Friday night and every Sunday,
Sunday afternoon.
somewhere around about 2:30 ish. We're together. We're friends. We do it together. That's when we do it.
And I do women's basketball, men's basketball lives as well, and we do the football games, which I plan on doing the conference games tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna try to do all three of them, but I'm not sure yet.
Quentin Broom just said, I don't like any deal maker. Okay. Bye. Bye.
I don't like any deal maker.
Love you to death. Bye.
Uh,
How you gonna come on our show and tell me you don't like any deal maker? Come on.
David Green said we do it on Sunday so he can't nap. Yep, you got us. We missing Pete Digits. He ain't in here tonight, man. He said the other night on my basketball live that our drawing was rigged. I think he's a little sorry he didn't win.
Who?
P Digits.
Oh shit, he'll be all right. Just tell him to get a wet wipe.
He'll be okay.
Right.
Yeah, and I think Broken said something about a giveaway. He wanted to pitch an idea to me, but I haven't heard from him. So
We're gonna be in playoffs next year. Y'all don't even know what's that say?
going to be who's going to be on the team. That's right. See, that's the thing. Beamer spitting all
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff out there.
bullshit.
You don't know who's going to be on the team, and you don't know. I mean, you either he hasn't looked at the schedule or he just feels like he's that confident. And I don't. Yeah, it's all garbage. He is just selling the big money boosters and trying to keep the fans engaged with the team. That's all it boils down to.
Let me ask you this question. No matter what anybody makes in their career, if you're used to making $500,000-$600,000 a year, you get a head coaching job making $2.5 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
Then 3 years later, you're making $8 million a year. Wouldn't you sell a bill of damn goods to keep that damn job? That's what he's doing. Because he knows he's in over his head. He talking about his wife's cookies. The beach house he's got. When he's at his beach house, he's talking about that he don't spend enough time with his damn family. Dude, if I made $8 million a year, my family would come to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's all he's doing. I mean, he's just trying to save his job. That's all it is in reality. He'll tell everybody what they want to hear just so he can keep his job. That's how it works. So hit the like button, chat. Let's go.
Yep. Let me say this real quick before we get off here. Please hit the thumbs up. That guy right there, my good friend Gamecock Chuck, is the most knowledgeable Gamecock fan alive.
No, Lord, no.
And I'm talking about through a variety of sports. There's some that might surpass him, rather. I said surpass in certain genres. But when it comes to basketball, that's your guy.
What's up, SDS 143? I ain't never seen you in here. He said his wife's cookies are hot. So, oh God, appreciate you.
But before y'all leave here, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Gamecock Chuck. Hey,
just subscribe to Sports Talk with the Deal Maker as well.
if you're not subscribed to me, I'm Sports Talk with the Deal Maker, and I am the Deal Maker.
David Green said I'm the equestrian guru.
Shut
I don't.
Dave. See,
Hey,
if I got on a telephone call with David right now, we'd be up to 3 o'clock in the damn morning talking shit. Chuck Burkett said I already hit the damn thing.
what's up, SD Scout guy?
You-
Florence County checking in.
Whoa,
What's up?
whoa, wait a minute.
He's a Marine too.
Florence County checking in. Whereabouts in Florence County, my friend? I'm from the PD area myself.
He's a Marine too. He's got a Marine logo. Semper Fi, brother. Chuck is our beach volleyball expert. I can get down with watching some beach volleyball now.
Oh, y'all just be creeps looking at the girls with the britches riding up the crack. Yeah, see, y'all ain't even right about that.
Hey, Pamplico. Oh my God, dude.
Pamplico. Hey, didn't you live in Pamplico or was it Johnsonville?
No, I lived in Pamplico before when I was.
That's what I thought.
I went to Hannah Pamplico High School from 89 to 91 or something like that, and then I switched schools.
Did you just say I'm down on Howe Springs Flow? You're a firefighter?
Howie Springs was that's in Florence, ain't it?
Yeah, he's in Howe Springs.
Yeah.
What if I told you I am too, and I'm in the Lake City area?
Yeah, I grew up in Pamplico. Shoot. Well, in that area, I guess you could say. Yeah, I lived in Johnsonville too. I lived in Pamplico. So,
Well, the fact that he said,
how old are you, SC Scout? Oh, Jim Wade graduated from Francis Marion.
The Funky Monkey.
Oh,
He
man.
said Howe Springs Road. That's two different people there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, SC Scout guy.
Oh, 44. Yeah, I ain't that much.
Now, right. I'm from the Lake City area. We call it Hannah Pamplico.
Yep, because you got Hannah's a small community, and then you got Pamplico. That's where Josh, what's his name? Josh Turner. Yep.
Yeah. Actually, he's from off of 378
Yep.
down around the Benny's Landing area.
Yep.
That's where he's really from.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My grandparents used to live on 378. Right off of 378. My mom is from Scranton. Okay. My mom lives in Effingham. Oh, that's not
Small
too
world.
bad. Yeah.
Hey, if you're not subscribed to these two channels, Gamecock Chuck, all you got to do is hit the damn button. I'm Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. Hit the damn button.
SCC Scout guy. Did you go to Hannah Pamplico High School? That's the question. He's
Johnsonville was the Flashes. What's Hannah Pamplico's mascot?
the Red Raiders.
Red Raiders?
Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you 44. So I don't know if you would know my grandfather or not if you went to that school. My grandfather was a janitor at Hannah Pamplico. So
How do you know he's 44?
he said he was.
Oh,
He said, you're a good bit older than me. I am 44. But yeah, my grandfather, he was a janitor like Hannah Pamplico High School and then the middle school, I believe it is. So
NC Scout guy. Hey, what do you do for a living, man? Because you and I are the same age. What? I probably know your ass. You know, Lake City and Hannah Pamplico and Johnsonville. It ain't that damn far apart.
So you actually went to West Florence. So there you go.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't know you then.
No. But yeah, West Florence. That's over there by the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I joined the Marine Corps, that's where I did my physical fitness test to enlist over there at West Florence on that road that West Florence High School's on.
Yep.
So.
All right, brother.
So.
I'm not done for the night.
Oh yeah, me too. So everybody, make sure you hit the like button, please. Hit the subscribe button. Come back and see us. I'll be back on here tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do all three of the four conference championship games tomorrow. The Big 10, the Big 12, and the SEC. I'm trying to. We'll see. But I'll be back on here tomorrow, so y'all come hang out with me. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to Sports Talk with a Deal Maker. Subscribe to this channel. As we got women's basketball, men's basketball coming up. We got OC hiring and running back coach hires. And, we didn't even get to talk about that as far as running back coach. So
it's all bullshit.
So, but yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So hopefully we can keep this thing running through the off season, through basketball, and football will be here for too long. So, but anyway,
all right, brother.
You got something to say? Go ahead.
No, we got dance in the morning downtown Lake City at the Bean Market. Anybody wants to come watch my daughter dance? Be more than happy to have you. Other than that, I'll probably jump on with you.
All right. Well, there you go. Y'all have a great evening. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Appreciate the super chat from Jerome Pruitt. So appreciate that. Appreciate everybody for hitting the thumbs up, for coming on. And until the next one, y'all have a good one.
Thank you.